Hello, welcome back to
look at you making all the
another
noise.
episode. Shit.
It's your sweatshirt. So I can't have nice things.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Next Station Ronkonkoma. What is with all the noises?
It's all you. It's all her, not me.
This is the problem.
I'm sitting here nice and peaceful, not making any noise.
I'm your host, Ashley.
I'm your host, Danny, not making noise.
Way to start episode 20.
20 episodes, let's go.
2 hams, 2 feets.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, if you're listening, thank you for sticking out with us for 20 episodes. We greatly appreciate it. We do this for you.
Whoop.
We literally do this for you guys.
Literally. Do it for the fans.
That's right.
Thanks for being a fan.
How many fans do we have? Do we have more than 20?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's been growing, like I keep saying. Everybody was a big fan of our guest stars.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for that.
You don't like us. You just like our guests. That's fine.
You're just here for the guests. It's okay. It's just us again. But
just this time.
But we might have a guest star back next episode. What do you think?
I hope so. We'll see.
Hopefully next episode. Give us any ideas, any like group discussion ideas you think, you know.
My dad said no one cares where we get our ice cream from, so thanks, Dad. Made a note of that. We won't do that segment again.
Where we get our ice cream. People care, okay?
Oh.
People have opinions.
Yes, they do. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is very important before I forget again. On the Chris Squared episode, we talked about keys and like which home
Lowe's
improvements
versus Home Depot.
Yeah. I have to say, I went to Home Depot and I got keys made. I needed 2 different keys made, like copies. I had to return all the keys. I got it was 2 keys for this and 2 keys for that. 3 of the keys worked for one thing, 1 key didn't work for anything. I'm just like, yo, fuck this. I returned all the keys back to Home Depot. I went to Lowe's. I got my keys made, and they all work perfectly fine. So,
yeah.
Just to say, I try to be a Home Depot person, but I still go back to Lowe's and get all my shit done. So,
yeah.
I know that's going to hurt some feelings and offend some people. I don't give a fuck.
Thanks for the follow-up. My
keys work now, though. Thanks, Lowe's.
It's funny, too, because Home Depot, it was, like, more manual. So, like, an actual person had to, like, do it for you in, like, this fancy machine. Lowe's, it was one of those, minute key, an automatic machine. Yeah. And it worked better.
It worked better, and I had, like, 3 people standing in line behind me as I'm sitting there copying keys just for 20 minutes. Like, sorry guys, almost done here. Then I pull that key out and I put another key in there. Copies it. And it's buy 2, get 1 free. I'm like, well, all right. I don't need a 3rd key, but it's free, so.
And they're just waiting.
They're just sitting there waiting as I get my free key made.
You were that guy.
I was that guy, but you know what? All of those keys worked.
Yeah.
I went to Home Depot, went home. I'm like, none of these work.
Yeah.
Like I said, 3 of them worked for one lock, but not the other. I'm like, yo, fuck this.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I just returned all of them.
I'm surprised they take them back.
Not only that, I used my debit card to buy them, and she gave me cash back. I'm like, dope. Let's go. Well, that was me.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Thanks for the update on that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I wanted to get that out there before I forgot again. It was like 2 episodes ago.
Hopefully we'll have at least 1 guest back next episode.
Yeah, I'll make some phone calls.
Surprised you didn't call in somebody 2.5 seconds before we started this episode.
Yeah, my phone's at like 8%, so.
Yeah, and it's getting late.
We're
doing a late night pod.
Yeah.
We gotta go to bed. All right, so let's get this thing rolling.
Let's get this show on the road, why don't we?
What did...
I'm a little delirious.
What did we eat this week?
You say it. If I say it, it's not going to be nearly as enthusiastic.
We went back to our stomping grounds of episode 1.
We went to fucking Cheesecake Factory.
We went to Cheesecake Factory again.
Yeah. You could tell who's excited about that, who's not.
It was so good.
We wanted to do like an anniversary episode. 20 episodes later, we went back to Cheesecake Factory just for you guys and for Ashley.
And let it be known, that's we haven't been to Cheesecake Factory since episode 1.
Yeah.
So
for a reason.
And that's like pretty often for us. 20 weeks, basically, right? Probably more than that, because we pre-recorded. Yeah. It's been like 30 weeks.
It's been like 30, yeah.
30 weeks in between our Cheesecake Factory visits.
Well, just to sit down and dine there, yes. There's been some times in between where you wanted cheesecake.
Where we like picked up cheesecake to go?
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, you could see how often we go to restaurants that Ashley enjoys.
Wow. Wow.
How often do we go to Chili's, babe?
We didn't go to Chili's today.
Where's
that thing? Where's that button? What button is that?
The what?
Yeah. That one. For the bad joke you just did.
Anyway, we went to Cheesecake Factory, and also let it be known it was only because we had gift cards.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just use the gift cards and we'll go for our 20th episode.
And that's what we did.
Danny really enjoyed it.
Well, hold on. Before I sound like an asshole here, all right? I have to say, I'm not going to do the full review right this second, but the food was much better this time.
Yeah.
The table's still fucking disgusting, though.
The table still had some crumbs. I'm
fucking crumbs.
Sure what that's about.
They never wiped it down.
I know, it's gross. Why?
Because it's fucking Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. It's a thing. Every time you go to Cheesecake... We went to a different one this time. Did we?
That's true. Yeah, we went to a different location.
We purposely went to a different one this time, and the table is still fucking... I don't get it. And
it was like... It was a weekday, so it wasn't that busy.
No.
I don't know. No excuse for that.
We're going for the experience. Fucking disgusting tables and... Whatever.
So, what'd we get? We started with Buffalo Blast.
Yeah, those Buffalo Blasts are fire.
They're so good.
The only reason I know about Buffalo Blast also because when I had that job for 2 days, I was delivering slushy mix, and the guy's like, "Oh, we're going to Cheesecake Factory because I want Buffalo Blasts." I'm like, what the fuck are Buffalo Blasts?
It's so fucking random.
It is, but
that's what you want to get on your lunch break during work.
He put me onto it though. They were good.
They're so good. If you've never had them, it's like shredded chicken with buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
And then it's like battered in like this crispy, like light and fluffy, not fluffy, but like light and crispy batter.
Yeah.
And it's fried and it's freaking delicious.
It is. It is very, very good.
And we always get a side of blue cheese and a side of ranch because Danny likes the ranch.
Blue cheese sucks.
I like blue cheese with my buffalo stuff, so.
You can have all the blue cheese you want.
I did, and it was delicious.
Yeah. Ranch is better all day.
That was the only appetizer
Fight
we got,
me on
right?
it. Yeah, besides the bread.
Oh, yeah, the bread.
Yeah, rock hard bread every time. It's cool.
The white bread is hard.
The sourdough? Is that sourdough?
Is it sourdough?
I think it's sourdough. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Talking to the mic.
I am. Mic is right here.
But it's so good, though. I like the sourdough more than the pumpernickel.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pumpernickel, it's got like oats on it.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good.
Weird. Yeah. The brown bread.
I like the pumpernickel bread from Outback more than I like it from Cheesecake Factory. Just saying.
Yeah.
Stop hitting the mic, babe.
what'd you have for your entree?
That was away from the mic. I want to say it was a bacon cheeseburger. I forgot the proper name for it. But yo, they like stacked this bacon cheeseburger with the shredded cheese.
Oh my god.
There was like a mountain of shredded cheese on there. I'm like, yo,
It
all
came
right.
to the table and I was like, what's under the cheese? And you're like, it's just cheese.
It's just a mountain.
It was like
of
a
shredded
ball
cheese. Yeah.
of cheese. Like, they probably could have melted it a little bit better.
Yeah, but it's Cheesecake Factory. What do you expect? I'm sorry for bashing Cheesecake Factory.
No, you're not.
No, you're right. I'm not.
Was it good though?
The burger was really good. And I've also turned over a new leaf. I'm going for medium rare burgers now instead of medium or medium well. It's the flavor. It's just the flavor is good.
You're always like a little hesitant when you say it, but you're like, medium rare.
Yeah. I think about it for a second. I'm like, but you know what? When you go to a restaurant and you say medium, it's like it's a 50-50 shot. You're getting either medium rare. No, I'm sorry. It's like a 33% shot here. It's either medium rare, medium, or medium well. If you say medium rare, there's a better shot of getting medium rare or medium, not medium well.
Yeah. But then there's a small chance you can get rare. And that's
Oh, that's all right. Still going for it.
it.
When you get it well done, it's like, what's the point?
I know.
I don't want a fucking hockey puck on a hamburger.
Yeah, no flavor.
No flavor whatsoever.
Those of you that get well done meat, just don't eat meat.
What's the point?
There's no flavor to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just don't do it.
If you're gonna get
fucking chicken.
But then if you want your chicken well done, you might as well just give up. Just eat veggies. What's the fucking point?
I'm like paranoid about chicken. Like, it's gotta be like, ugh. I don't know.
No, I know. We all heard. We still have not named that restaurant.
Yeah, I can't.
You were not a fan of that chicken.
Nope. But yeah, like I'd rather have my chicken a little crispy, but it can't be dry. I don't want it dry.
I know, but it's a very small window there.
It is.
You want crispy, but you don't want it well done. But you don't want it undercooked, but you definitely don't want it overcooked. It's like,
yeah, chicken's tough.
You don't want
your chicken to be tough. This time I got the chicken marsala from Cheesecake Factory, which is funny because we talked about the chicken marsala last time.
We talked about John Candy too.
John Candy sitting next to us got the chicken marsala. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to episode 1 if you don't know what we're talking about. If you're on episode 20 and you didn't listen to episode 1,
You fucked up.
what are you doing? Go back.
You know what though? I didn't hear anyone else's conversation this time either. We were in like a nice little booth.
That we were in a booth this time.
Yeah.
I was happy about that.
My chair was there when we got there.
Yep.
That was cool. That was a nice touch. My seat's here already. All right.
Convenient.
Moving on up.
They didn't give us napkins.
Yeah, I fucked up.
No
napkins, dirty ass table. It's all all good. No problem. How am I gonna wipe my own table here if you don't give me fucking napkins?
I asked our waitress when I noticed, like, oh, we don't have napkins. I'm like, oh, like, can we just get some napkins? She's like, yeah, like the paper ones. I'm like, sure. I like those anyway, better than the fucking cloth piece of shit. But then she comes back with like a stack of like little paper napkins, and then she's like, did you get cloth napkins? I'm like, no, we didn't get those either. So then she also gave us cloth napkins. I'm like, whatever. Yeah. Just give me a napkin.
It's like there was ups and there was downs. It's like, all right, we got seated and my seat was there. That's cool. Then the table was fucking dirty. I don't understand. Why do you not wipe the fucking table down or provide napkins for me to wipe my own table down also? Like, you struck out here, Cheesecake Factory, yet again. But you didn't stick me in the middle of very loud conversations, so I was able to have a conversation with Ashley this time. That was nice. But
because it wasn't as busy, too.
Yeah. But it was still like...
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, it's...
Typical.
I have Very mixed feelings. The waitress, she was a sweetheart and she was on point.
Yeah, she was on it.
Yeah,
she was good.
Besides me having my own table down, that's the last time I'm going to say it, I think, for right now. You know, besides that, it was like, that's not her job. But
I was going to say, that's not her.
That's not her job. It's not my job either, though. What the fuck? But, you know, the waitress, she was on point. The food was delicious, but, like, it's just the fucking...
The experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. The chicken marsala was really good, though.
It was a monstrous portion.
That guy that was raving about it, he wasn't wrong.
Okay, that's good.
I had 2 days worth of lunches left over.
There you go. You can't go wrong there.
That's a good
it's a good portion.
investment.
Good investment.
Like, a lot of bang for your buck there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I was happy about that.
That's a nice return on your investment there.
But I also, like, I probably could have ate more in the moment, but you have to get cheesecake when you go to Cheesecake Factory. So I saved a little room.
Did you get?
I got this time the vanilla bean cheesecake, which sometimes was like my go-to, but it's been a long time since I've had it.
Okay.
It was good.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
It was really good.
I feel like, I don't know, like I do love it. It's like super creamy and it's just simple.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like it. And I love their whipped cream. It's just so good. What'd you get?
I finished yours because you weren't going to, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually fire."
It really was.
I had the cinnamon roll cheesecake, which for some reason, I always tend to go back to the Oreo Dream.
Yeah, we both got something like different than we usually get.
Yeah, but I was feeling a little cinnamon roll ish that night, so I got that one, and I've got it in the past, but it was actually really, really good too. Like,
it was.
I gotta say, this time the food was on point at Cheesecake Factory this time.
Yeah,
and it's hard for me to say that because most times it's not.
It is though. It's everything else. The food itself, though, for what it is, like, it's good.
Yeah, the food is good. It's just the experience is fucking shit.
Mm-hmm. I think what?
No, good.
I don't know. I was gonna say, what do they call it? Like your guilty pleasure? Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
I think mine is like shitty chain restaurants.
What?
Shitty chain restaurants? Like, I think that's my guilty pleasure.
So why don't you like Chili's?
I do.
Not as much as I like Chili's.
No. Not as much.
I love
You love Chili's.
Free chips and salsa. I'm fucking in there, alright?
Free refills on chips and salsa.
Yeah, free refills on my soda and free refills on my chips and salsa.
Oh,
I'm
God.
fucking in there. Talk about guilty pleasures. I want all the chips and salsa.
Most chain restaurants have free refills and like unlimited bread or something. You're in there for the chips and salsa.
I'm in there for the chips and salsa.
On the border, they're chips and salsa.
Yeah.
Banging.
They're right. They're perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's my guilty pleasure. Like shitty chain food.
What other shitty chain restaurants are your guilty pleasures?
Well, very controversial. Olive Garden.
What the fuck?
Olive Garden.
What kind of... What?
I know, I'm Italian, but...
No.
Just...
You lost your Italian heritage by saying you love Olive Garden.
I didn't say I love it. I just said, like, I like going sometimes. We never go.
Yeah, no self-respecting Italian goes to fucking Olive Garden.
Red Lobster.
We went this year.
You asked me.
I'm just saying.
I don't need your commentary.
You need my commentary. It's a fucking podcast. Let me just sit here and shake my head like Kyle.
You asked.
Kyle, speak into the mic.
Well, we both like Little Caesars.
Fucking love Little Caesars.
Yeah. Shitty chain pizza.
Yo, When we were on the road, it was the best pizza we can get besides the Papillons.
It's Papillons is also up there. Bojangles.
I fucking love Bojangles.
Now we're talking like out of state, but
yeah, Little Caesars though. If you haven't tried it in a while, try it again. Tell them Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma sent you.
yeah.
Get the deep dish stuffed crust with the pepperoni. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
That's what, like, those like shitty pizza places. I always have to get stuffed crust.
Yeah, have to.
It's so good. You ever get stuffed crust from like a regular pizzeria? I feel you can do that, right?
It's been a while, like a really long time. Last time I got garlic knot crust, not too long ago. I feel like maybe from Donatina.
Oh yeah, they have a garlic knot crust.
Yeah. I don't know about a stuffed crust though. I could talk to my boy at Donatina and see if he can put that in there.
Or Tony's. Yeah, I feel like if if you're ordering a pie, like I think you can.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Has anybody? Can we just a little intermission real quick? Have you gone into anywhere and told them Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma has sent you? Please let me know. Comment on Instagram. Just be like, yeah, I went into here. Insert name of place here.
Yeah.
And I said Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma sent me. And just, what do they say? Tell me. I want to know. I'm dying to know. Please, thank you.
I hope it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, just don't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Don't tell them I sent you.
Yeah, I'll do an Instagram poll. Let us know.
All right, thank you. Back to what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I think that was our what did we eat this week, right? Are we good on that one?
We are good. Well, do we get anything? No, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Cheesecake.
Dinners. Buffalo Blast. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
I think we got everything.
That was our what did we eat this week. All right, moving right along. So, last week, I want to say, last week, I don't remember what day it was, but episode 1, we talked a little bit about road rage. Episode 1 was road rage and cheesecake. So, some things never change. I'm driving on the expressway last week. I'm in the middle lane. I have to go into the right lane to go around somebody because they're not in a fucking... They have no pep in their step. Let's just say that. I was not exceeding the speed limit.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa. You need to calm the fuck down, okay? Mm-hmm. I was not exceeding the speed limit. I was just trying to go at a nice, brisk pace. Go in the right lane. And as I'm passing this stupid motherfucker, they're going well under the speed limit in the middle lane at night with their high beams on, as expected.
Of course.
I look over and she just stares at me and watches me pass her. Woman driver. Just saying.
Wow.
Some things never change.
Goodbye.
You got any stories here, babe?
I almost got sideswiped like twice the other night.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Crazy motherfuckers out there.
Saturday morning.
I don't miss... Like, I do miss driving over the road with you. Like, when we drove tractor trailers, like, it was a good time most of the time. But driving long distance, it's dangerous because people don't know how to fucking drive.
Yeah.
It's like when people say, like, they're worried about you driving and they're like, it's not you, it's the other people around you. Like, well, don't be that person either.
Don't be the other person around us.
Yeah. I literally, we took a road trip and so I drove, what did I drive, like 4 hours? You drove like 6.
Thanks.
I don't know. Either way.
I think it was like 4 and 7, but okay.
Maybe. So I was driving my shift and I drove like overnight, basically. So not a lot of traffic, not a lot of people on the road. Tell me how I almost get sideswiped twice because people just like move their way over to my lane with zero warning and not even looking to see that there's a car there.
No turn signal, no warning, just...
No turn signal. Don't even turn their head. Don't even know I'm there. Like, do you know there's other cars on the road with you? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Is that news to you?
I woke up from you hitting the rumble strips on the side of the road because you got pushed off the road.
Yeah. That was from a tractor trailer.
What the fuck? Yeah.
That was a tractor trailer. The first time was a car. Just moseyed their way over. No warning. Like, I'm not even fucking there. Yeah, and the second time was a tractor trailer. Which, I don't, like, at night, like, it, it's scary because they could be getting tired. They could be starting a very early shift. Like, you don't know how long they've been driving. I mean, not even just tractor trailers, just anybody on the road at that time.
Yeah.
So, when you see them swaying or swerving, it's like, whoa. Mm-hmm. So you try to just get past them and, get out of their way as soon as possible. But yeah, this truck just was like, almost pushed me off the road.
Yeah.
It was great. I try to think like, I don't know if it was like a defensive driving thing or like I don't know, something I heard in my years of driver's education. You always want to try to have an exit window, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you never want to be neck and neck with you never want to be in between two cars. You never want to be right next to another vehicle.
Yeah.
Because then you have no escape. God forbid, like, you need to make a quick move.
Right.
Like, I always have that in the back of my head. Like, you want to be looking around you, all around you at all times. In front of you, in back of you, sides of you. Like, look at the big picture. Like, all that. Like, be very aware of your surroundings, and you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Welcome. But yeah, I don't know. Besides that, there's always stupid motherfuckers on the road.
Today, when I was dropping off the rental car, I had my helper driving behind me in his car because he was going to give me a ride back to my house. And we're going down the road, and all of a sudden I look, this truck pulls out of a side street, goes into the main road that we're on. He's next to me, and I see like no turn signal, but he's trying to get in front of me without notifying me that he wants to do that. I know his plan. He doesn't know that I know his plan. And all of a sudden, he doesn't get in front of me, so he just cuts Alexis off. Doesn't turn, like, no turn signal, just cuts right in front of him. Almost clips the front of his car. Mm. Then Alexis honks at him, gets a little heated. I could see it in the rear view, and then the guy gets all, like, flustered and, like, throws his hands, and then no turn signal cuts right through the lane into the turning lane next to us on the left of us from the right. Mm. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, if you have to get over there, just put your turn signal on, maybe, so we can all know the plan here, besides us just having to guess.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere, though, especially on this fucking island.
Oh, my God. It's the worst here.
My dad called me up yesterday. Really is. He's like, oh, how far did you guys get? I'm like, oh, we're on the fucking expressway. Like, the longest part of the trip was coming home, was getting across the George Washington and back onto the island. The longest part of the fucking trip. Yeah. The shortest distance took the longest amount of time.
Anytime you take a road trip, you drive anywhere outside of Long Island, leaving the island and getting back to the island is the worst part of your trip. Yeah. Like, it doesn't even matter how long your trip is.
I fucking hate the traffic on this island. And
it's absolutely insane.
And I also hate these fucking assholes that just sit in a lane and just have traffic build up behind them. So fucking look times. In the mirror and move. Look.
So many times it happens.
Yeah. Everyone just sitting in the middle lane, or even last night, people were sitting in the HOV lane, just like closing up that lane. Mm-hmm. There was like a mile worth of cars behind this one Suburban. He had no idea. No fucking clue.
Yeah, because once you're lucky enough to get around that asshole, then you look back, like you're on fucking empty road for a couple minutes. You look back and there's miles of traffic behind this one car.
Yeah.
Because they won't fucking move. And then everybody in the other lanes are going just as slow.
Right.
So it's a fucking build-up. Nobody can get anywhere.
Exactly.
That's when the crazy motherfuckers start weaving and going into the shoulder and...
Exactly.
Like, don't do that. But, like, get around them somehow.
Exactly. Like, grandma's sitting in the middle lane doing 45 into 55 on the Long Island Expressway. And she's like, these people are driving so recklessly. Like, no, grandma, get the fuck out of the middle lane.
You are the problem.
You are the problem. If everyone is behind you with flashing their brights or honking at you, maybe you are... No, not maybe. You are the fucking move. You are the problem.
You are the father. Sorry.
Huh?
You are the problem.
I don't fucking... Like, why does... We go out of state and you get behind somebody, like you're moving at a brisk pace yet again. Because the speed limit outside of New York is 70, not 55 like this fucking place. But you get behind a car, all of a sudden you just see a turn signal come on, then they move over, they let you go. It's like, wow.
It's an amazing thing.
Why do New Yorkers so selfishly not do that here? Why? Why is that a thing?
Because they're entitled to be in whichever lane they want to be, and
fuck
you
that.
gotta suffer for it.
Oh god, fucking drives me nuts.
Yep.
Drives me
every
nuts.
Most of the time, like majority of the time, it's true. People understand the rule of the left lane, and if there's somebody behind you, and you're not speeding up. Or if you're not passing anybody, like point blank, if you're not actively passing anybody, move the fuck over.
Right.
Like, that's it.
It's literally just keep right except the pass. Why is that a problem?
That's it. Keep right.
It's such a fucking problem. Maybe we should get that keep right t-shirts. Maybe.
Keep right.
Don't steal my ideas, fuckers.
Walk around with that in the grocery store. Keep right except to pass.
Yeah.
Because people do that.
Even in the grocery store.
Yeah. Walking around. It's like, fucking move.
Yeah, get out of my way.
I'm about to flat tire your fucking shoe right now. Oops. I bumped you with my cart. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
They should have horns on shopping carts. Or, like, headlights. So you can flash your brights.
Quick story time. When I used to work at a grocery store, I was packing out stuff into a case with I worked in the meat department. I was putting stuff from like wrapped chicken and beef, whatever, into the case, and then I was bringing an empty dolly back to the meat room, and this lady was just not moving. So I went around her, but I wasn't paying full attention to where the dolly was behind me. I just had one hand on it. And I was like getting through the crowd. I may or may not have clipped her shopping cart with the dolly. And I don't know if she was just trying to start a problem with me in the grocery store. She seemed like she wanted to throw it down real quick, but she started yelling at me because when I clipped her shopping cart with my dolly, she's like, "You hit my cart! My child is in there!" I'm like, maybe you should fucking move, you and your child. Get the fuck over to the side, not stand in the middle of the fucking store on your phone. If you're not even buying anything, you're not looking at anything, you're just standing there on your phone. Mm-hmm. I got shit I gotta do. I'm very understaffed and I have stuff that has to get done right now. You can send your Facebook message later. It's not important. Get the fuck out of my way. Thank you. Fuck off, but have a nice day. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, in New York, especially, like, everyone's always in a rush. You have to do a million things. You have to be in a million places all at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
Who are these people that are not in a rush? I want to meet you. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you do for a living that you're not rushing to do a million things in a day.
I don't think they do.
Oh, you're not working? Fuck off.
I don't think they do for a living. I don't think retired. I don't know.
I want to be that guy when I retire.
No.
Yes. I'm going to be like 70. I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to sit in the middle lane on the fucking expressway and piss everyone else off.
No.
Because I've had to deal with this for years.
That's terrible. Break the cycle.
It's my turn to piss people off.
No.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
No.
I'm not doing that. it's a
You'll
bad joke.
still be an angry and a rush driver even when you're retired.
Yeah. Because I'm still gonna place. I'm a very busy person. Okay.
Even when we're like having like a leisurely like weekend or something, we drive anywhere, and Danny's fucking road rage immediately. It's like, get the fuck out of the way. I'm like, where are you going in a rush? Like, what is the rush?
We weren't going to pick apples.
Like, it doesn't matter where we're going or when we have to be there. Anger, always.
Because they have to fucking move.
They're not gonna learn.
I'm teaching motherfuckers how to drive every day out here.
Unless you send these terrible drivers this podcast, then maybe they'll learn.
I do know one person that he said that since he's listened to this podcast, he's tried
more aware.
Yeah, he's more aware.
Yeah, just be aware.
I don't think he changed any way of how he drives, but he is more aware now. He is way more aware now of his surroundings.
Yeah, at least you know, if you know you're the problem, you know, it's the first step, I guess.
Right. Is admitting your guilt.
Yeah.
Admitting you're the problem. That's the first step in fixing it.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Now fucking start working on fixing it. I know I sound a little aggressive and a little upset right now. Road rage is a tricky topic for me because I just get so angry. I just fucking move, please.
Just fucking move. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about on our 20th episode?
These motherfuckers.
For your safety, just move.
Yeah, for your safety, just get the fuck out of my way. That's enough. That's enough of that. I'm sorry.
This is a little bit of a recap. Not recap, but like a what's the word? I can literally never think of words when I'm podcasting, so just help me out.
Yeah, it's like a refresher course. No, that's not it.
What's it called? Not remix, but like when they redo a song. What's that word?
Remix?
No, not remix.
A remake?
Nope. Don't got it. I'm gonna think of it if I listen back to this episode.
A remix? A remake?
No. You just said that.
A remaster?
Yeah, remastered.
There you go. It's a remastered episode 1.
I think that's what I was thinking of.
Okay. That's what we did.
Yeah.
I don't really think I have anything else. We weren't really supposed to talk about road rage again. I just
We could talk about it for so long, and I think other people could relate to it. Unless you can't, then you're probably the problem.
You're the fucking problem, and get off the road.
So
sorry.
Yeah.
I know. I just said I wasn't gonna get it. I wasn't gonna get angry again, but we weren't supposed to. I was given an inch, and I went 3 miles with it. Okay, I get so fucking angry, and I just.
So maybe next episode we'll have some guests for you.
Yeah, we'll have some guests for you.
Not promising, but I think so.
I'll try and arrange something for you guys.
And yeah, keep commenting, keep liking and subscribing.
Keep telling people Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma sent you.
Keep telling them.
Unless it's Chuck E. Cheese, don't tell them.
Tell them.
I know. What the fuck you mean? No.
Tell them.
No.
Hit that like button. Hit that follow button. Subscribe.
Share with a friend.
All your friends.
I actually had a friend last week. He was like, I told him, I was like, oh yeah, Ashley and I record a podcast. Like, oh, I had no idea. I sent him the link. I shared.
Danny shared.
He knows now.
Keep an eye out every Tuesday on all your podcast listening platforms.
8 a.m. sharp.
And Wednesdays on YouTube. Keep an eye out for that. One day we'll get to video recording.
Yeah.
One day.
Hopefully one day soon.
I'm not giving you a day, but one day.
I think I've said this before, but when Scalzo showed up for his debut premiere on the podcast, he brought a button-down shirt and a tie.
Yeah, for his interview.
Because he wanted it to be a video recording.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
We let him down.
We'll try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try again.
One day. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. You'll see him on YouTube eventually.
We got this. We're gonna do it for you guys.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and as always, like Ashley said, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share.
We'll talk to you next week.
Yep. Who's fucking?
Who's fucking?